Hello, it's Marco here from Markom3D, and let's continue on this wonderful journey of creating this animated short film. We're almost there. We'll probably go for a little bit, 2 hours or so, trying to clean up the mess. Just a few of the shots like this one here. We are just going to cheat galore and kind of, let's just try and get this finished. Now we need to get to a point where it is finished. So let's jump into this properties. What scene is this? It doesn't say. This is something preggers from memory. And hopefully we're not giving it away too much. Okay, so LCA location, because I didn't, yeah, scene 10. Because I stopped naming them things, which got a little bit sloppy. Let me just change this clip here to, 10. Huh, okay, that's weird. But anyway, all right, so what I did is I kind of want to just get this bit over and done with. So if you kind of like look at the camera, is there any audio? Nope. So what I did is to cheat this, to kind of just move it along. Let's get photos that I sent. Is it public? It is public. Cool. Mr. ABD. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is a great start. So what I'm doing at the moment is I took some photos. I'm just going to quickly send them to myself. That's how. I do have a Discord channel, so if you want to jump along over there, you're more than welcome. So let me click this one and this one. Send. The fact that they're only 3.8 meg makes me a little bit worried, but that should be fine. Let me just jump over my Discord where I sent them to myself. Let's select the image. Let's go open original. Yeah, there we go. Right click, save image as. This one will be 10.side1, and I will bring them over in a sec so we can see them. And then we'll select this one, right click, open link, yes please. How does that work? So one of the images, almost closed that one. So one of the images has come across as full 4K, and this one's come over as numpty. So let's try it again. This one, sent, 1.86 meg. Oh shush, let me just get rid of, yes. Let's try that again. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Copy link, open link. Yes. Oh, fine. We'll just use this. Save image as, and this will be side 2. So we're just going to be cheating now. Well, I wouldn't say so that it's cheating. It's kind of just hurrying up along the process. So from here, I'm just going to go File, Import, Images as Planes. And we go into our infographics. Why aren't they there? Blender. What did I save them as? Infographics, properties, JPEG. Why aren't they there? I did select images as planes, yes. Principal, shader list, emit. What the hickabotham? Come on, man. Can I click and drag it in there? I can. All right, well, let's just do that then. Okay. So from here, this one comes on this side. Alt-R. Rotate X 90 degrees, rotate Z 90 degrees, and we'll go minus. And then let's grab this one and we'll plop that one there. Rotate. Oops, let's just jump into full screen. And we'll go rotate X. Blender. NP animation, welcome. What the heck's going on? Rotate X 90. Rotate Z 90. Let's have a look. Is something chewing up? No, everything seems fine. I don't know why my computer's a little bit slow. You are... What? You are your whole life Blender. No. No. Alright, so if I select this, and what we'll do, what we might do is I'm going to select this camera. Let's come into depth of field. I'm going to make, maybe what we'll do is go shift right click right there, shift A, and let's add in an empty, and we'll make that a severe. And so this empty will be the depth of field focus. So focus on the empty. And let's go 1.5, and we'll click on this thingamabob, and we'll see if that doesn't fix it. GZZ. Let's kind of rotate that around. Why is there no... Let's just press F12. Let's see if there will be a depth of field. Why are the images not coming up? Let's click on this, and then we'll see if these coming up in render tab. They are coming up in render tab. What the heck's your problem now? No transparency, that's fine. Single image. Convert mesh. No. What? Let's go. Let's just go add a plane, mesh, plane. Rotate X, Y. Sorry. Let's scale. What are you doing to me, Blender? Scale on the Y-axis. Scale on the Y-axis by 1.3. From here, what I'm going to do is go into shading. Let's create a new material, and we'll go image. Boop, in there. Right. So this is the problem, because it's a JPEG. It's not coming across. No, I'm in the wrong folder. Numpty, you idiot. Okay, so from here I can press Control T. There we go. And let's actually, maybe we'll just go into UV editing. Go into UV editing. Learn into material. So if I go rotate minus, scale something like this, scale on the Y, there we go. And then we come into that viewport. Something like that. If I press F12, let's just have a quick look at see what it looks like. I know I saw that Blender 2.8 has been updated. I haven't really had a chance to touch it. To me, that looks fine. It's a little bit washed out in the background, but whatever. So maybe what we can do is come back into shading, and we'll change this from principled. Let's go into emission, and then we'll plug that into there and emission into there. Let's now go F12. Much better. Excellent. So now we've bypassed this whole problem, and I don't need to model anything. Let's do the exact same for this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this one. Let's go Shift D, X, rotate Z 180. Beautiful. From here we'll change this from side 1 to side 2. Oh, unZ. Control Z. Let's duplicate the material. This will become side 2. Control O. And we'll just increase it like so. Bring it down a smidgen. And then kind of if we were to just press this, that actually fits quite nicely. Let's just press F12 and let's just make sure this is looking good. All right, so this camera doesn't have a depth of field, so let's do what we did before. Shift right click to set our origin there. Shift A. Let's add in an empty sphere. I'm just going to scale that down. Let's now select our camera. From here, depth of field, click on our empty. There we go. Now if we press F12, hopefully that should all be good. Good, so our character's in position. Let's just make sure that she doesn't move too far around. I think we've got to fix her arms because they're kind of out and about like this. Teach about making cartoon film. I do have a playlist where I actually go through quite a bit of that, but that was back in the 2.79 days. So what I'm going to do is while I'm here, I'm just going to fix up these arms, and we'll probably just kind of like bend them in a little bit. We might have to rotate them. So let's go straight into the animation tab. First things first, let's select here. I'm going to split this view. We're going to come down into the NLA editor so we can see what we're playing with. Let's make sure we've got the white, that one. Okay. From here, I'm going to open up the graph editor. Okay. Let's select everything. And then if we expand this, we see nothing. Let's press tab here. So now we're in editing this. Oops, come back, buddy. Let's expand this and we will see that we've got kind of like rotation and scales and location. Now we don't need scales and we don't need location. The only location that we need is the hip bone, because the hip bone kind of controls where it all goes, and the hip bone is connected to the main root. So we need to keep that. So from here, what I normally do is I will select everything and we go smooth keys, and this will smooth out any keys. From here we go clean keyframes, and now that doesn't look like it's done anything, but what we can do, you can see all the locations and the scales. If I now grab the first couple of frames and we go delete, we can see now that we've cleaned up all the scales, all the locations, and we've only been left with rotations. The only location is the hip, and that's what we were talking about before. So from here, what I do is I will grab this bone and I'm going to bring it down a smidgen. Whoops, rotate ZZ, bring it down. Actually, maybe what I might do is let's go with this first. Let's bring that one down. Let's bring that one down. Let's bring this one down. Something like that. And we'll grab these 4 bones now. I'm going to press I to set a keyframe. I'm going to click rotation. And so now if we kind of look in this graph editor, there we go. We can see that, let me just press the full stop button. We can see how much everything has moved. So my trick is now to kind of apply this one location across. Sorry. We need to kind of readjust where the arms are now, and we'll do it all in one go. So the way I do it is I hide all the graphs except for one at a time. And for this one, we'll deselect it. I'm going to press GY and move that one down. And then we kind of go one by one. So you can see how much this one has moved. We'll deselect that and then we'll go GY. And then we'll do the same for all of them. GY. And so this is how I kind of go about quickly cleaning up motion capture data. It's not perfect, by no means. But at the end of the day, I still only have 2 days left. And so I really need to start moving forward. Let's go like so. Okay. That one there, GY. Yep. GY, go about here-ish. Oh, itchy nose. Let's select everything, deselect, GY. And all I'm trying to do is kind of make that line look a little bit nicer. Full stop, select all full stop. Deselect that one, and then everything kind of, actually we can just move this across for now. GY. And then we've kind of got that nice curve there from here, full stop, that one there, GY, select everything, yeah, numpad period key. And so we've only got a few more to go. That's actually not bad, I think. I think it should be there-ish. Oof, that one's going to come down a lot. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's zoom in. Beautiful. Come on. And then this whole section could almost be done. Towards the end of the stream, what I'll probably be doing is writing down all the sound effects that I need to get, and then we'll do some audio capture tomorrow. So for instance, kind of like walking through the grass, or stepping on some rocks, or on concrete or tiles. So that's the kind of stuff we got to do. I think I still got to do like one more scene just to kind of tie it together, and I still need to work on the ending. So that is kind of the question on how it's going to end. So let's go back into layout. Oops, did I apply that? Yes, I did. Let's go into here. Oh, done it. So we can see that she's still got her arms a bit out. It's interesting that her kind of like elbow rotated. So I gotta fix this. Let's go back into animation, and let's kind of now go with these. Oh, whoops, tab into edit mode. And what we're gonna do is I'm going to bring her arm in, bring her arm this way. Let's go rotate YY. I don't like this at all. All right, let me just kind of move off and then come back. So it's almost like the elbow's rotating the wrong way. So if we were to have a look at this, we've only got 2 rotations, which is good, I guess. I'm not sure what this line does. Let's just select it and go GY. Oh, so it just gives ever so slight rotation. I mean, that's kind of like point. Yeah, that's squaddle. That's fine. So we know that it is all in this. So that means let's rotate this one around. We will select this one and bring that one around. And let's select those 4 bones. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to do that again. I set rotation. The next thing I'm going to quickly do before we go back is I'm just going to go GZZ and move the camera forward a little bit, maybe down a little bit. And now the reason for doing this is now we're kind of hiding the hand animation because we don't want to be dead weight fest. Welcome. I'm feeling a little bit parched, is how I feel. We don't want to have to animate the hands because that's extra work. You know, I'm not a proper animator. I'm not even an animator. But the thing, what I'm trying to achieve is to push forward and get projects completed. That's the main difference. So let's make sure we got everything selected minus that one, GY. And then let's kind of go through everything again. Whoa, cheese and whiskers. Let's go GY, bring it up. Double tap. Okay, come on. Let's realign all this jazz up. How's a short? How many scenes still to go? I think I've got 1 to 2. So I'm just fixing up some of the other scenes now. we need one where they kind of walk through the second house. Because, so there's two shots. One is when they walk through the house. Another one is where they're standing in front of the house, kind of waiting for the auction to start. And a third one, I think I need to do a little bit more work on the ending. I was talking to Phil on Ian Hubert's Discord, and he's given me an idea to a very interesting idea that I'm not dismissing at all. So, yes, but we're getting there. I think we're on target. We should finish. Hopefully, Trillo will, be able to get music done. So that's one less of my worries. Oops, come on, where are you? But we are getting there. We'll double tap GY, something like that. Double tap. We are getting there. We are getting there, slowly but surely. I can't wait for this to finish because I've got so many other projects I want to work on. I feel like I want to start work on the web series, but that'll happen in due time because I've still got to write it. All right, so now if I go tab here, come back into layout, much better. Okay, cool. So that's done. That's done. If I press F12, let's just have a look. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hi, Mr. Goofy King. Beautiful. More than happy with that. Right. Which file was this? File, save as. This is scene 10. What I'm going to do now is just go to the desktop. Come on. Or not. Let's go full screen so I can minimize, and then I'm going to bring up Render Pilot so that I can get prepared on what needs to be rendered tonight or at a later stage. So there we go. So we'll update that file. Okay, so I'm happy with this. Happy with this. This needs to be redone. Luckily enough, I took a photo of a building, and we will do that. That one there. Send to here. Like I said before, I do have a Discord, so if you want to jump in on that, more than welcome to. Right click, save image as. This is building. Question is do I just make it a static image? I mean, I could, and then we can kind of just throw some 3D elements in there. Do I cheat? I'm down for cheating. let's cheat. So let's crack open a new blend file. Control S, file. General. Oh, that's what we should do. So what I'm going to do now is actually open up FSpy, and then we might as well get the camera in the right place. Local. So this one here. There we go. Sorry, had a bit of a brain melt. Click and drag this image in. Right, here we go. So let's hold shift. And so what we're using here is to try and just line up the camera to be in the right spot. Why, Delilah? There we go. And here we go. That's that Y. Is that Y? Yeah, that's Y. And then we'll do kind of like this spot and this spot. Beautiful. That to me looks about right. Let's go File, Save As, and I'm just going to call this Apartment. Yes, that is fine. Let's come into Blender, File, select everything, Delete, File, Import, FSpy, Saves, Apartment. Nice. All right, so if I bring it up, does that? No, that's fine. There we go. So kind of like I can see that if I put it on the corner here, we can see that that line is pretty close right there. So I'm fairly chuffed with that. What I'll do is bring it down. Actually, I should just go GZ. Bring it downtown. Let's go Shift A. Let's add in a plane. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of, let's model this building really quick. Why? I don't know. There we go. And then we go E to extrude. Ugh, it's a little bit off. I don't really need to model it though, do I? What I will do, actually no, this is what we'll do. I'm just going to go select our camera, which won't work. Let's go Shift A. Let's just cheat because we're all about cheating. I wouldn't say it is cheating, but let's just say it is cheating. Rotate XX. If we've got time, I will probably come back and maybe redo this. Oops, let's just go no, let's model it. Do it properly. Come on, don't be a lazy bum. All right, so let's go mesh, plane. We're making a 3D film. Might as well make it 3D. All right, so I'm going to delete everything except for that vertice there. From here, I'm going to go E to extrude. And I think, yeah, it's interesting that the iPhone 12 has such a massive lens distortion. But we extrude, E to extrude Y. Let's go scale on the Z. That one there. Let's go GZ. Lovely. So we've already now got our building in place. I think that looks fine. Let me just have some water. Hey, will you do more tutorials on how to use CC3 skin gen? Yes. And use your filming. I just click on CC3 in the button. Yes, I will. So I've got, there's a link in the description, should be a link tree. But yeah, there'll be definitely more tutorials on that because there is some sick stuff coming out. One of them is they've got beards coming to Character Creator 3. And so I am looking forward to playing with that one. That was a one thing I reckon was lacking very heavily. But now they've, yeah, they're inputting it. So I am pretty chuffed with that one. Okay, let's bring that up there. Slightly annoying. I'm going to put one here. And then we're just kind of lining these up. Darn it, these ones aren't really lined up, but that's fine. We will deal with that later. And so we're kind of doing these quick and dirty because we need to move on. We need to get as much done as possible. I really want to move on from this project. Okay, let's go GZ. Can we do it as a whole and that'll fix up everything? Whoops. C, deselect these. Let's go GZ. Move it down together. That is looking pretty good. Did we miss a line? We missed a line. All right, so from here, now we got to line these up. Dang it, Bobby. Okay. Whoops. Through there. I know it's tedious work. I don't know how much benefit there is going to be from this. Oh, maybe what I should have done is just created the one prefab and then gone like that. You know, just one piece wall, just put in an array. That might have been the better idea. Let's get something like that. Yeah, so I'm not entirely lined up, which is a little bit annoying, but oh well. Let's go E to the Y. Okay, now, oops, there's a line here. Okay, so let's go, actually, no, let's what we'll do is we will delete, we will delete, we're there, we're almost there. Delete these faces. Here, delete faces. Let's grab these ones now. And then what I'm going to do is go E to extrude along the y-axis, sorry, to about here. Let's now select all these vertices, scale X, sorry, Y. No, that's not going to work, is it? What we can do is go merge by distance, and then we can kind of just increase the merge distance ever so slightly. Let's press enter on that one. And then we can come back in and select these in here, delete faces. And now what we can do is, let's just kind of just tidy this up a bit more. Boop. This bit is interesting because it's kind of like curved here. So what we might do is go V to rip. Let's delete this edge loop. Let's delete this edge loop. From here, I'm going to go Control B to do a bevel. There we go. Now we've got a hole in here, which I'm not too concerned about. I'm just going to kind of not select that. You're going to make this difficult for me, aren't you? You jerk. Ah, there we go. Let's go G to the Y. And once again, all about the cheating. There we go. So let's go smooth. Come up to here into the normal data. Normal's auto smooth. From here, what we can do is press U, project from view. Now this isn't going to look good because there's not enough geometry on it. But from here, we come into shading. Let's go new, image. Let's go open. Actually, maybe it's already in here. Nope. Okay, open. Infographic building today, that one. Put that one in. There we go. So now we've kind of already projected onto there. Let's lower the specularity. Let's increase the roughness. And then in the camera view, what we can do is just disable the background image, and we can see that we've kind of got this. Now, let's be super lazy. I might do that section in there. So let's come back into edit mode. Let me bring back our background. What I will do is select this here. And then I'm just going to go E to extrude, bring that in. Delete that face. And then, yeah, actually I better do all that, Better do that, 3, C. Let's grab all this jazz. G to the, oops. G to the Y. To about there. Then we go U, project from view. And then from here, if we come into material, we can kind of see that now we've got this building with that jazz. Now, let's kind of maybe, let's do this road. So I'm going to pick this corner vertice, Shift D, P, separate by selection. I just want that one vertice. Let's go back into the layout then. Let's go E to extrude along the x-axis, sorry, the y-axis. So this is kind of the street, GY. Let's select that. E to extrude along the x-axis. Wah, itchy nose. We can even put in this here. Select this edge, E to extrude along the x-axis. So we've got this now. Let's kind of maybe model up this barricade. So probably about there. Let's go Shift A, add in a plane, scale that down. Let's grab this piece here. Actually, we can probably grab this edge, delete. Oh my goodness, itchy nose. G to the Y. Let's go E to extrude. Actually, undo that. GY. G Shift Z. So we're not moving along the Z axis. E to extrude along the Z, or we're disabling along the Z. From here, I'm going to go E Z up. Let's go G Z, bring that back down. Here we can probably go Shift Z, bring that around like so. And then maybe right here, right there, let's just throw in a tree. Why not? Because we can. So I'm going to use M-Tree, which I've been loving and abusing profusely at the moment. I do have a quick tutorial on it, but let's just kind of go through it at the moment. So M-Tree is a free download. There is a video on my channel. So this is all for free. Scots Pine. Oh, I don't know what Scots Pine looks like. Let's just go to default tree, append materials, search. Let's add in a twig node. From here, we're going to execute this leaf. That is going to be one big leaf. Let's scale that down a little bit. From here, we go create leaves, eyedropper, and we select our tree. Let's go create tree. Do we have any leaves on that tree? Yes, we do. And so G Shift Z, we're going to kind of put that one there. So technically that's in front. Excellent. Shift D, whoops, G Shift Z, bring that back about there. Scale that up, rotate around. Now if I press F12, hopefully we're going to see some trees. Yep, we see some trees. I got to unwrap this and this plane. Tab into edit mode, U, Smart UV Project. F12. Nice. This is where those errors I was talking about earlier. So we just got to give it some extra geometry. And then we've got this piece here as well. And then if we select these, oh, actually, no. Yeah, I can do both, I think. U, Smart UV Project, Project from View. Then we come into material mode. There's no material on that one, so let's quickly throw our material. These things are bright white. Let's give that birch, I guess. Give that a birch. Let's press F12. We've got our trees. Why don't you have any leaves? Ah, because I only duplicated the branches, not the actual tree itself. Shift D, G, Shift Z. And we'll plop that one just about there. There we go. From here, let's add in our sun. Where's our sun pointing? If we look at these barricades, we see that the sun's coming this way. So let's go Shift A, add in sun, like here-ish, I think. And we'll go 2. Let's go F12. That is not good enough. Let's come to here. Let's kind of rotate XX. Rotate YY. Rotate Z. Something like that is good enough. Let's press F12 on that puppy. Nice. What I will do now as well, because we're all about the cheating, let's add in a new plane. Rotate X, scale, rotate Z, G, scale, and then I'm just going to bring it back. I might need to scale it up again. What am I doing? Right click, subdivide, subdivide, subdivide. From here, I'm going to now project onto this piece here. We need this material. You project from view. So now we've got all that covered, and we've got a bit of a 3D model. We've got our tree sitting here. What have we achieved? Now I can go Shift D to duplicate. Mind you, that doesn't really help in this instance, but let's go 1920 by 1080. Let's go maybe ambient occlusion, screen space reflections, select the sun. Let's come into the materials, shadow, contact shadows. There we go. Back into this one. Turn off background images. F12. How does that look? That's all right. I wouldn't mind tilting the camera down a little bit. Rotate X. X. Let's maybe zoom it in a smidgen. Like so. F12. So now I can say we modeled something in this. All right, so from here, actually, I'm just going to press F12. And then, oh, Belly Dots 3D, mate. How you going? So there we go. We've got our fake trees. Oh, is there anything else I can add in here? I'm just thinking of some of the items. Now, let's just go image, save image as, infographics. This is building 3D. Save. Let's go minimize. File, save as, and this one will be office. Chew. Come down here. Let's close that. Into here. Let's bring in the infographic building 3D. Building 3D, building 3D, building 3D. So I want you to be replaced. Here. So I reckon this here is too much specularity. So let's fix that up. Whoops. This piece here just seems... Or is that just the light? No, that's just the light. That's fine. Yeah, what else? Let's go with that. That's fine. Close that one. Beautiful. Okay. All right, let's now, this one needs to be fixed. Scene 2. Scene 2, and I know I was working on this one early or yesterday, late yesterday, finished at 2 a.m. I don't know why I do this to myself. Locations, scene 2, Marco, there we go. All right. If you're new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, just making a short film. There's plenty of tutorials coming out. Okie dokie. Okay, so this one here. So first up, let's make sure these materials are okay. I'm just going to press F12, make sure they're fine. I believe they are. Beautiful. So first things first, we need to put something on the computer screen. So let's go tab into edit mode, like so. Whoops, let's not go into tab just yet. We need to select these, C. Then come into side view, or front view. You project view from bounds. Oh, that's what we were doing. Now I remember. Project view from bounds. Now we can create a secondary material. And this will be, oh, this will be screen. And we need to click assign. Always forget assign. Let's now jump back into the infographics, because that's what I was actually working on late last night. But like I said, it just got too late and I just couldn't keep going. Infographic. So I think I started kind of not really animating this. But what we might do is just in the same, yeah, we're just creating a kind of fake website, just something really quick. Terrible, I know. But the main reason was so that I could grab these. Let's go hold control, and then that way, hopefully, when I go GX, that'll snap across. Lovely. Now, the main reason I need to now bring in an image, infographic, the image of Canberra. Beautiful. Just click and drag and dump it there. Did that come in? Did that come in? Let's try it again. Click and drag, put it there. There we go. Alt R, Alt G. I want to move that there. G to the Z. Did I not bring across this word? I did not. Shift DX, hold control. Like so. And then we'll bring it down a smidgen. Is that in the center? It is in the center. Now what I kind of need to do is a whole bunch of kind of like markers. So let's just quickly wing that up as well. Shift S, cursor to selected. Shift A, let's go a circle. F to fill the face. I to do an, actually no, we won't do that yet. Let's grab this point here, proportional editing, and we want a linear. What's the sharp actually? Let's go GY. There we go. From here, I can press, there's already a face. I can press I to do an inset. You suck, that's fine. Let's now select these three, M, merge at last. So now we've kind of got this out, and we've got this inner ring as well. While we're at it, maybe we'll just do another I, like so. Then we can come in and we'll go, this can be red, nice red color. Let's now duplicate that, and that can go black. Whoops, let's bring down the specularity and the roughness up. Add a new material, let's go red, do the same thing, specularity down and the roughness up. One more material, black, duplicate to white. I've already got a white, it's fine, let's go white. From here, what I'm going to do is have that face selected. Let's go I to assign. Let's select this loop here. This is going to be black. This is going to be red. So now if we go into kind of like material mode, let's select these two and they can be red. And then we've kind of got these pins that we can put around the place. I think that works out well. So the first thing I'm going to do, let's just go to frame 70 odd. And we're going to go right click. Whoops, you can't see me. So I'm going to come up to the top here. I'm going to, on the render settings, we're going to right click, insert keyframe. What the heck? Insert keyframe, insert keyframe. I can't remember which one's which. Then go one frame forward with the right key. And let's go turn these off, insert keyframe, insert keyframe. So that means at frame 70, they all go like that. Let's now kind of grab this piece and I'm just going to select, oops, G. Let's now select all these. Oh, you're a jerk, aren't you? Grab all these. Let's go GZ. I'm just going to bring them up just so I've got them. And then from here, I'm going to go Shift D, scale X -1. Shift D, bring that one there. Let's get rid of those two. This one here, like so. Let's maybe grab some of these. Shift D. Plenty of houses for sale. There we go. And then we have to remember north side. Oh, no, darn it. Oh, geez, okay, can't have that one up there. Let's go Molonglo Valley. There's plenty of them. Oh, you suck. Oh, that's disgusting. What we can do, and hopefully this will work or fix up a few of them, we can go random transform. Let's go Z, location on the Z axis. There we go. Boop. And do we have any overlapping? This one here needs to be up, GZ. GZ. This one here needs to be down. I'm going to assume you need to be down. Nice. Other than that, that is looking pretty good. And if we have a look at frame 70, they all disappear. Now, this is what we do. Because we kind of, for the story, these kind of like icons need to disappear. I've selected them all. I can go now random select. We want to deselect by 10%. No, sorry, deselect by 90%, just so we've got a few. And then I'm just going to go G and move these forward a little bit and hide. I think 90% was probably a little bit too much. So let's go now random select. Let's maybe go 75. And then down here, these can move a bit more. Hide. And then we'll do the same again. Random select 60%. There we go. Hide. C. Random select. Let's go a little bit more. Whoops. G, even more. Hide, and then that leaves these two. And actually we'll get this one, this one, this one, and this one. G, bam. Hide. Alt H to unhide. So technically now as we kind of scrub through it, bloop, bloop. Those two on the end. Oh geez, which ones? Which ones are my last two? Okay, let's just select this one and this one. These won't hide, so I now can delete these keyframes. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. But you, buddy, you're in the wrong spot. You need to go up here somewhere. And so now we've got that animation there. How much time do you have left? I don't know. Mr. Slice Factor, I don't know. I'm hoping to finish off as much as possible. I still need to put in fire, a dove. Because we've got this thing in front of Parliament House. I really think I probably should do this again. Oops, let's just go Shift D, X. Maybe what we'll do is we'll gotta find a picture of some houses probably. So I'll get some photos maybe tomorrow and we'll just fill it in. I know this is poor UI. Nice big ad. Question is, do we need that one there? I don't think so, because we've kind of got it in here. Yeah, I think maybe we've got to throw in something else here. Oops. Something like, oh, jeez. Let's go like so. G to the X. Let's maybe start just throwing in some information. Let's go. Okay. Min price, max price, Andrew Price. Min bedroom. Max bedroom. Bathrooms. And the last one is bathrooms. And then from here, what we'll do is let's grab probably this one here. Shift D. Object, set origin to geometry. Select all that. G, scale on the y-axis. We might just do that, and then we'll change this to the white. Let's go GZ, bring it up. Let's maybe, come on, put a edge loop through here. Just trying to give it some decoration. I don't think we really need it, but why not? Let's live a little. Duplicate this material, and we'll make that gray. And assign. It's a little bit too gray. Bring it up. Shift D. Let's go G to the X. Shift D, Y. For some reason, I got a massive urge to play Hitman. And then, yeah, we'll throw in something in here. Let's maybe move this into the center. But yeah, well, let's put an image of a house or something because that's very bland. Your nemesis. Who's my nemesis? I don't know who's my nemesis. Time. Time is a nemesis of mine. All right. So what we would do is let's kind of just animate this just so I've got it. And then we can semi-put it on the screen. I say, hey, hey. Actually, will that work? How does that work? No, because it's going to be an image thing. Oh, actually, oh, that should be fun. No, I shouldn't. Oh, nah, he's cool. I'm sure I'll meet him one day. He's only in Brisbane. I reckon we duplicate this section. I do like this section here. Let's go Shift D to the X. And we'll go G, Y. And then once everything disappears, we need to go max price. We'll go 475. 1, 2, 3. So let's maybe just fix this up. Control J. Might as well make them all the same. Move this over. Let's move it down a smidgen, just so it kind of lines up. There we go. And then it kind of all disappears, except for these two. All right, that's fine. Cool beans. So that's coming along nicely. All right, so what I might do for now is let's go, I want this screenshot. File, import. No, what are you doing? F12. Let's move this white down. I think that was the problem. F12. What the heck? Why is the image not rendering? Can you be any more of a jerkazoid? Darn it. Darn it, Mr. Arnott. Okay, let's go Shift A. I'm just going to add in a mesh real quick. And then from here, I'm just going to kind of line this up to the image that's already there. And then what I can do is get rid of that image, come up here. Let's go into shading. We will call this one Visit Canberra. Okay, so let's go Visit Canberra, duplicate it, and we'll go Map, open this one up. Canberra Map, emission F12, sucker lemon. Why are they black? Why are they black? Should be red. I think that's got to do with this. Emission. Red. F12. Better. Done. Image. Save image as. No. This is wrong. This is wrong. Let's go Control D to duplicate. And we will get rid of this number. Undo. Hide. Let's go with this now. And we'll get rid of everything. And then everything behind. G. Alt H to unhide. So this one here, I'm going to press I to set a location keyframe. Let's just go into layout. And let's go to about here. Come back one. I'm just going to go GY to move it off because it's easier. All right, so from here, GY, I, location, F12. So we're going to have with all the points. Is that all the points? Didn't think so. I with all the points. F12. Image. Save image as web page 2. F12. Image. Save image as web page 3. Tom Nash. Well, there's a name I haven't heard in before you were born. Welcome, Mr. Tom Nash. How you doing, mate? Jeez. Haven't spoken to you in ages, mate. So Tom Nash has a very good channel all around kind of like YouTube analytics and building your YouTube audience. Go check out his channel. Yeah, is there anything else you want to say, Mr. Nash? What am I doing here? Now we go F12 again. Let's go image, save image as, web page low 1. There we go, save as. So now what we've got is we've now got 3 images that need to be placed onto this screen. Now the question is, how would we animate that? I'm thinking that let's go delete, let's go emission. This is the idea. Shift A, let's go image texture, let's go open web page, let's go Shift D and Shift D. This will become web page 2, this one will become web page 3. From here, let's go into a mix shader. Nope. Let's go into, dang it, might have to be emission. All right, go away for a sec, go away. Like so, Shift D, Shift D. Okay, use the brain, as my dad would say. Plug these in. Okay. Are you serious? Go in there. From here, I'm going to go into a mix shader and we'll plug these both in. And then we'll add in another mix shader. Plug that one in and plug that one in, and then that one goes there. And now it's going to be all rough as guts. That is fine because I want that one. Beautiful. Okay. So this is the plan. So at the moment, as we are animating, do I have the audio is the next question. I don't. You suck. Whoops. So what I'm going to do is let's Blender, you're killing me. Let's go into video sequence. Let's come into the 3D viewport. Let's come back to frame 1, Shift A, sound. What are we doing? Marco 2. It's got to be this one. Down the bottom here. Okay, so obviously right, so that's wrong already. Dang it. So about here, let's come into the shader. And I know at this point here, we're going to insert a keyframe. Let's go 1 forward, and then it goes up to 100%, insert keyframe. You don't really see it, but if we come into this view, we should see so the reason why that's out of sync, go frame dropping and scrubbing. All right. Dang it. I scratched my chin. So it's because I had the mocap suit on. So maybe what I might do is during that piece there. So we've got a cheek issue here, so maybe let's fix that up. So let's come over into animation. So let's just go ahead and now start fixing up all these little bits and pieces. All these bits and bobs. Let's bring that one down. Let's go into the NLA editor. Oops, excuse me. Select this. Let's open up the graph editor. Let's press tab into edit mode. Key, I think this is, let's hide everything. And we need cheek below, I believe. Boop, boop. And then if we have a look, we've got this massive spike here. That's what we would kind of want to get rid of. What I might do is just go delete keyframes, done. Wow, Control Z. Let's go there. And now delete keyframes. Let's go tab back into edit mode and let's see if we can find any other issues. I think so that issue there, maybe we might just swing across to the other person. Let's just go trying to work this out. Buyhouse.com. Okay, now I'm trying to remember what he says. So what we might do is go back into that infographic one. David, welcome. All right, so what we need to do is I need another 2 shots. So let's go of this one. Let's go file, can't do that. Let's go, I'm gonna duplicate this map. Scale, GZ. We're going to go into shading. Let's open up this. Where are my buildings? Where are my houses? Crud. Downloads. Let's go to thumbnails. Is it under house? I don't know where I put it. As you can see, all my little thumbnails that I've been working on. Nope. Let's go back to where we were. No, go back to locations. It's not that one. Infographics? It's not that one. Where the heck are my houses? I thought it was in downloads. Am I losing the plot? Quite possibly. There's that picture. There it is. Okay. So let's grab these two. I'm just going to go open image. I'm going to kind of hope. No. It's not an image sequence. Let's go just a single image. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Done. Okay, let's go house 1. So that means this one here is map. We'll go back to the map. Bam. Oh, which one do they buy? Okay, so this is the scummy north side one. And so what we need from there is F12. Actually, no. What we will do is let's just give it some extra information. So let's duplicate that. GY, scale on the Z, scale on the Y, sorry. And we will make this material white. Shift right click. Let's give that title, words. Text. That's the word. Idiot. Let's go 475K. Great. House. What we'll do is we'll set that to black. Bam. So something like this and this. Let's just go GY, bring it up. And so kind of like he's clicked on it and this is a little advert that's come up. For those of you who have house shopped before. So from here I'm going to press F12. Good. Let's go image, save image as, and this one will be web page 4 because he says this one's 475. And then from here, I'm going to select that. Let's bring it down to south side, which is the better side. I'm sure Jamie will disagree with that, but go suck a lemon. Downloads, let's come down to here again. Let's find the second image, not that one, this one. You daft monkey. Let's go back into Canberra map. Select this one. This one will be that one. Change the title. Low 400K auction. Beautiful. Now we go F12. Image, save image as, so you can kind of see how I'm going through this. Maybe. Oh, hang on. How did I do that? Oh, yeah, that's how I did it. I'm losing the plot, I swear. So let's now go back into this one. I'm going to go into shading. This one here, let's kind of get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's bring up another view, and this will be our timeline. Oh. Okay. Select our screen. And then from here, this is web page 3. Let's delete this, delete this. This can go in here. You come over there, you come over here. So something like that. And then from here, I'm going to go Shift D to duplicate. Oh, does that retain its keyframes? It doesn't. Oh, that's interesting. So from here, it'll be web page 4. Shift D. Right. Okay, let's bring these back now. Okay, so here we go. So here we'll go right click, insert keyframe. Next one over. Right click, insert keyframe. Right click, insert keyframe. Right click, insert keyframe. So if we kind of watch it happen. What the hiccup? Ah, because I didn't change this to 5. There we go. And then you'll see as he's talking, it kind of changes down. And I think he points to that one. Beautiful. And then what I'm just going to do is take what I've got on the other one. Skywatch. What's Skywatch? Are we talking about that? Colin Levy, whatever his name is, the one that he created there. Let's jump into this. There is a shot where, oh dang it, she's standing up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to snatch a shot from there. Looking at the Excel spreadsheet. Yep. There is a shot somewhere. This, how's this looking? All right, so we got to fix this up. How bad is that though? No, shut up. So this would need a lot of work. We've already got this one here, right click properties. Which one's this? It's in Marco 2. So let's add that one to the render. New job. Scene 2. Marco, beautiful. And then we'll come back in and we'll fix that up. Oh, so we've got a problem here where we can see a little bit of skin poking out. I don't know if you can see it. A little bit of skin poking out. Let's check if I fixed that already. I did. So the way I fixed that is I just deleted the mesh that would be poking through. So there's that bit finished. Good. I'm happy with that. This shot is fine. What's this shot? Why isn't that fine? Properties. Scene 3, the offer. Okay, so let's just go now. Add in a new one. Scene 3, offer. Scene 3, offer. Let's go Control S, File, Open Recent. Go back into here, Scene 3, offer. And let's check all the materials and all that jazz. Make sure that's up to par. It is not up to par, so let's fix that. So from here, first thing, yep. We need to find our lighting and make sure that the lighting matches the previous shot. Gotta select the light. What the? Why won't you let me select the light, you jerk? Huh. Oh, because I'm in pose mode. Idiot. Stupido. Okay, let's select the light here. Cast shadows, yep, that's fine. So now it's just all about fixing her hair. The big question is did I fix her skin already? I did not. So her skin is still broken. Let's go up one to wife, Control C. Yeah, I know, it's such good. Such good. It be good. I speak well. It has saved me so much, this short film competition, because normally I would have to be waking up in the middle of the night only to, you know, set the next render off. And it actually would have limited me a lot more, because what I normally do now is set my 2-3 cameras and then just render each shot and then edit the shot in post. Alright, hair, just fixing this up. Alpha hashed, because these are transparent materials. Alpha hashed, I need to fluff. And in there, let's do the same for his hair. Almost done. Alpha hashed, alpha hashed, alpha hashed into nya. And the skin needs to be done. His eyelashes. There we go. Alpha hashed, F12, and hopefully it should be fine. Render pilot, yeah, so that's this free thingamabob. Hang on, I do have a video on it. Let me bring it up. It is your best friend, especially because it's for free. Give me a sec while I bring it up. Render. Animators. You need this. There we go. Control copy. Control V. Yeah, it seems way easier. Alright, done. I'm happy with that. Close. Control S. Alright. So scene 3 is in there. Beautiful. Let's kind of go through. So this scene is sorted. This scene is sorted. How'd that look? That's Hope Streets. That's fine. I'm happy with that. There needs to be a bit. Hey, where's that shot? Oh no, there it is. So where they rock up, there's Kent and Foodie. I know, it's a little bit of a weird walk. Oh, get stuffed. It's a bit of a weird walk cycle. But to tell you the truth, I don't really care. And I think there's a weird walk cycle back here somewhere. And there's a unicorn, that's one of the items. And then they're kind of in here having a chat. There needs to be a shot in here of them kind of like looking around the house. Now I did do some motion cap on that one. There's this bit. That's all fine. This is all fine. Actually, there's a bit of an issue when he puts the phone down. Oh no, that's fine. Anyway, the hand was in. All right, let's normalize this one, make it a little bit louder, and then we can bring it down. Beautiful. Done. So let's do this shot here. I've learned a lot to your stream. Brilliant. How much work? Yeah. I'm glad like these live streams have been semi-positive, I guess. But I don't want to do this for another year. This is a ridiculously tight deadline. Right. Okay. Still the ending I'm not sure about. I got to work that out. He kind of just laughs and that's it. But anyway, let's go with that. So there was a scene that I created. I mean that I motion captured. Scene offer. Let's go file, import general. Let's go into layout, select everything, delete, full screen because we can. Oh, excuse me. Let's go file, import, FBX. What is that shot called? Let me just bring up my Excel spreadsheet. So this is my Excel spreadsheet with all my shots. I've kind of stopped filling it out because I'm using the Vegas edit as my thing. This is done. Initially, I started labeling what each of the renders were called as well. But this is the problem. You have to be kind of like dedicated to it. Done. Done. Here, scene 7. Okay, so I should have 2 FBXs that are called scene 7. So let's go into animations. Scene 7. Maybe this scene 8. Did I name it scene 8? 7. That's scene 8. This is scene 7. Where is my scene 7? Okay. 3 to 4. Maybe it's 3 to 4. What happens in scene 3 to 4? Okay. 1. This is 1. This is 2. This is 4. All right, well, let's open up 3. Let me just check what 3 is. Just think if you didn't have the mocap. Yeah, no, I did it 2 years ago. And yeah, like to do it in 10 days. But in saying that, I have done like a 2D animation. I'm just kind of gathering what's going on in this. Let me just go up to 1500. Coming over into the animation tab. Let's go over into the NLA editor just so I can push down the animation because it seems to be lagging quite severely. I'm hungry. And then if we push these down, you'll see that just stuff starts working. I can kind of scrub through it. The question is, what does he do? No. Okay, so that's scene 4. What the heck is scene 3? There is a scene where I'm kind of like walking past and I point at something. Dang it, where is it? So what I'm doing now is I'm going to jump over into iClone and kind of go through those animations and then we can kind of see what it is. But I just need that kind of like one scene as if they are looking around. So I know it's not that one. So let's just select all and delete. Let's go file, import, FBX. Did I export it? I don't know. Bank managers. Scene 3. Scene 4, scene 8. And no, it's not that one. Let's go into new motions. Scene 7. Would I buy? No, we're after scene 3. Walk, cycle. No. Okay, so I don't have it. I'm waiting for iClone to crack open. File, open projects. Hopefully they're all in here. Lovely jubblies. Let's go with that. It's not scene 2 extra because I remember that. It was like one of my first scenes. 3 to 4. Let's check 3 to 4. And if this is 2,500 frames, we know we're in the wrong one. Because iClone captures at 60 frames a second, but we're rendering at 30 frames a second. So we have to divide, well, after we multiply 1800. Yeah, so it's not that one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we did all this. Scene 7. Maybe it's scene 7. Let's have a look. And so all this was done, yeah, with the motion capture suit. I used the perception neuron. This is Reallusion. Oh, yes, here it is. Okay, this is the scene. Yeah, beautiful. So this is how much space I've got in my office. What's this? 2 steps, 3 steps. That's it. So let's see, maybe I already did export it. So let's go back into here. Do I have scene 7? Do I have a scene 7? Do I have a scene 7? Do I have a scene 7? Going once. I do not. So let's export this. So frame 200 to 1000. Frame 200 to 1000. So let's go File, Export. So let's select our character. File, Export, FBX. Frame range 200 to 1000. Embedded textures. Delete unused morphs. Yes, please. Export scene 7. This project, scene 7 walking. No, scene 7 fire. So this project is about 21 gig. All the rendered images are about 32 gig. I really do wish there was a way that I could just export the motion that I've created. Let's go File, Open, and now we need to go. That was scene 7. Marco scene 7. Wife scene 7. If I could, because at the moment I'm constantly exporting textures and all that jazz. So it's pretty big. Is that all it is? So she's walking behind. What the heck is? What are you doing? Oh, that's that. Okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing. 300 to 900. 300 to 900. So let's select this character. File, Export, FBX. 300 to 900. Export. Scene 7 fire underscore wife. All right, so now we can now jump into Blender. Let's go scene 7. It's probably in the new motion. Scene 7 FBX. File. Actually, we'll push these down now. Let's get our eye occlusion, and we'll delete that. Delete the tier line. Push these down. File, import, FBX. Let's go fire wife. And then we'll fix up all these animations a little bit later. But hopefully this will be a nice short clip as if they've walked through the house. Just so something has happened. All right. There we go. So at this point here, let's grab these two. Whoops, these two. And move these actions back. Grab this one. Let's go G to the X. Bring maybe like this-ish. Oops, there's no camera. And so if we kind of line it up. That's not bad. Okay, and then at this point here, I'm going to press I, set a location, next frame over, G to the X, out you go, buddy, location. Cool, so this is probably about frame 100 to frame 350. All right, so that's all we got to work with. Lovely. So from here, what we need to do is create our room. So let's go into layout. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, we're on the final stretch. It's a final countdown. Anyway, so from here, let's go create our walls. N, going to create. Let's expand. Control Z. Oh, fire. No, stop it. Let's kind of create our room. Wrong way. Please go. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Let's go 4. Let's go this way, and then minus. Let's go 5. That way we can just go -5, and then we can go close loop. We can go floor. And so what we're going to do is this. From here, I believe I saw a Shift A Archie mesh. Please give me a fireplace. Give me a fireplace. Give me a fireplace. Roof, column, shelves, cabinet. You suck. Okay, so let's go ahead and model a fireplace. When in doubt, just model it out. Model it out. Come on, Marco. You can talk. So let's go something like this. I'm just going to go off memory because I just kind of want this done. Something like so. E to extrude. E to extrude. You are not even sitting properly on the floor. So let's grab this GZ1. GZ down now. And we'll go GY. So it's up against the wall. And what we can do is just grab all this. I'm going to push it back. All right, so let's create our fireplace now. Bit of a grand fireplace. Let's just say that. From here, that shouldn't be there. Let's undo that. I'm just going to put a little ledge in here, just kind of as if that's where the embers sit. Something like so. Let's go I to do an inset and E to extrude, and we'll go scale on the Y. So it's kind of like a little bit of a trophy McTrough. Let's just throw on a bevel. Well, actually, we could probably even go, let's go like this. See how many cube looking things we can get. Let's go like this. Maybe one through there. Nice. And we will do the same through here. From here, I'm going to press N to bring up the side panel. Let's just throw on a material into Extreme PBR Combo. There is a link in the description for this thing. So I'm looking after cobblestone thing. No. I'm looking after like bricks or something. Bricks. This is going to be tricky, this actually. Let's go roughness, normal, like so. Oops. Oh, let's select that. Yeah, there we go. We want to add a new material to it. But obviously, if we have a look, it looks like rubbish. Let's go U, cubic projection. Why is that a jerk? Ah, okay. So the reason why it's being a jerk is because we need to move that into there. And then obviously now if we come into here and we go subdivision surface, but we go simple. And we bring that all the way to the top. We've got a little bit of kind of like warpage now. So you can see kind of like along this outer edge, it actually looks like a bricky McBrick. Let's go into the UV editing. Let's come over into here. And what I'm going to do is scale it up. So something like that. Whatevs. Oh, that actually looks quite nice. Just want to cheat. We will create almost like a grill maybe. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm happy with how that looks. Let's go into here, get out, Shift A, nice. Cylinder. Let me just make sure that these animations have been pushed down. All the animations have been put down except that one. That's fine. Actually, let's just push it down anyway. I just want to try and optimize the scene. Maybe for now I might just go hide. Let's go scale, GZ. And so what we're creating is kind of like a little boundary. Okay guys, I'll tell you what, how about I go right click, select hierarchy H, right click, select hierarchy H, and now we've just got this to work with. There we go. Sorry for the okay, let's go GZ. Oh my goodness, scale, Shift Z, so something like this. G to the X. I'm gonna hold Control so it snaps. Shift D, hold Control so it snaps. Let's go Shift A, add in a plane, rotate. Let's scale that in so it sits something like so. G to the Z. Getting croaky. That's fine. Let's put an edge loop through there. Let's bring these pieces down. And then I'm going to go Control B. And then it's going to be kind of like this jazz. From here, let's maybe go, what's that, 6? Something like this. And then actually what we'll do is go like this, go like this. Something like this. I'm going to deselect the edges. Come on, and then we'll come back in and select all these. And then let's deselect these. Okay. I to do an inset, I to do an inset again. Delete faces. So now we've kind of got this mesh style thing. Let's just select this, E to extrude along the x-axis. Okay, so from here, I'm going to Alt H. Let's deselect this, hide again. Let's make this maybe a little bit bigger. Make this a little bit bigger. So we've got something like so. Shift D, let's kind of rotate that in. On a nice warm hot summer's day, there's a fire going. Why? Because we can. All right, so we've got this. Whoa, I haven't even saved this. Okay, what do we say? This is scene 7 fire. Jeez, I better go through and make sure I've got everything in there. Before I forget, because I did forget just then. This scene here. Okay, what are you? Right click properties. You are for entry. Let's just quickly open up for entry. Nope. Let's go into this one. Control S, make sure that one's saved. File, open. For scene for entry. And what I need to do is I just need to do a poster or a painting right there. From here, let's go something like that. Let's go Shift A, let's add in a plane, rotate X 90 degrees, scale, something like that. From here, shading this one, let's go image texture, open, Did I even save it? Surely I've saved it. Hope Street document. Let's go up one and into infographics tree, I believe. Please be the tree. Click that and into base color. What the heck is that? Marco, what have you done? That does not look like a tree. Hope. Alright, sorry. So we'll change that to Hope. Lovely. And that's what I'm after. So from here, what I'm going to do is press Shift D. No. Actually, yeah, do that. Scale on the X. I'm going to press I to do an inset. Scale on the X. Delete faces. And then what I can do is select this outer edge. Control L. Let's go GY. E to extrude. Control L. Let's create a new material. This one will be kind of black. Do I have a black? Doesn't matter. Let's just go black. Picture frame specularity down and the roughness up. So the real Slim Shady, please stand up. Okay, so from there, okay, that frame is looking a little bit weak. I think that's fine. So something like that, as that is one of the items that I need to worry about. Maybe what I might do is just pull it off the wall a little bit. And this image can actually have a emission texture, because the emission should work a little bit better, should pop a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Nice. You don't really see it, so maybe we should put it over there. Let's select this. Shift S, cursor, selection to cursor, rotate Z 90. And then what I'll do from here is just go G to the X, pull it out a little bit. And that's my painting right there. Beautiful. Let's just make sure ambient occlusion bloom is turned on. Let's just press F12 and have a look. Time. What are you trying to work out? How long I've been streaming for? Whoa, an hour and a half. An hour and a half. Not a lot of people are enjoying these streams, funnily enough, so I think I got to go back to like modeling sci-fi stuff. Alright, so I might just make that a little bit bigger. Okay. What time is it at yours? It is 20 to 12. Well, 20 to midnight. Okay, so this scene needs to be re-rendered. So let's go File, Save As. Scene 4 entry. Let's go Scene 4 entry. Scene 4 entry. Done. Okay. So let's just quit that one now. And we can come back into this. For this, what I'm going to do is go new material. This can be kind of like a grey material, but ever so slightly browny. We could maybe do something special. I do kind of want to try and do a fire simulation. Now let's just check all this jazz out. Actually, let's go Alt H to unhide. And then we can select all this. G, Y. Let's go rotate Z, because it's easier to rotate a room rather than the house. Than the characters. So what's going to happen is that we're going to have this shot of them walking. So let's go Shift A, add in a camera. G, Z, Z. Oh, I can put probably a picture on there. That'd be cool. Okay, so this, you can move in a bit. Alright, so you teleport away at that point. So it's going to be a very short animation. So he turns around and he walks away. So we're only looking at maybe frame 300 to 125. I think these streams are chill, to be honest. Do you stream on Twitch? Yes, I do. But no, there's not too many people that come through Twitch, funnily enough. Normally I only stream Sunday nights on YouTube, but I figured let's kind of try and do the whole, most of the animation process. Let's just press F12 and have a look what that looks like. There's no lights, so that's going to be a problem. And I've got to redo the textures, so let's quickly do these. Yeah, so I normally stream Sunday nights, but dude, thank you. I really appreciate that. I actually really do appreciate it. Very grateful. If you need, hit me up on Discord. I am on Discord. I think there is a link at the very bottom. I haven't been too active on it for the past week because, understandably, this has taken up all my time. You know, I've only got 2 nights left, and I kind of want to finish it tonight, so then that way I can focus on that thing, like sound effects and all that jazz. Kind of, it needs to be added. There's also, I need to worry about the final scene. I'm still not too sure what to do about it. So at the moment, I'm just fixing up all these materials. I will be using a H6. H6 to do it. Thank you very much, mate. Oh! I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice. How come you're not on Just 3D Things? I muchly appreciate that. Put a link in for your channel. So if you want to do materials and all that kind of jazz, all the stuff that I hate doing, here's your man. So check out Just 3D Things. Alright, so let's back out. Wife. Okay, so let's fix all these materials up now, because at the moment her textures are using the wrong, the model is using the wrong textures. So funnily enough, the nipples are peeking through like up here. It's like, oh. So that was fun when I first worked that out. So that's why we're trying to fix that up really quick. And now if we come into here, let's add in a light. That, yep, that put it there. Light, area, GZ, something like that. We come into area, make it about 80 watt, contact shadows. We turn on ambient occlusion, screen space reflection. Let's go F12 and check it out. I probably should, I know, but you know me. I want to do, actually I really do. I kind of do want to learn it. It does look a lot of fun. I can see that Arendelle is pulling out some amazing things. Maybe the low view count is because you're in the future and the rest of yeah, that could be the problem as well. Kind of like most people, the Americans being asleep. All right, so we can fix this up. Let's fix this up and delete some skin. Tab into edit mode, because I've pretty much done this with every character. And then we'll see, is there any animations that we need to fix up? His hands look a bit janky, which is really annoying. This here can go shade smooth. There we go. Back into here. There's no sound on this section, so this will probably be kind of like a musical thing. F12. Let's see how that's looking. So that's not doing too well. So maybe what we might do is just duplicate this light to about here. And I might even bend it in a little bit. F12, let's have a look. That's not bad. I think I can probably put 1 or 2 pictures up here. Oh, I want to do fire simulation. All right, what I'm going to do quickly is, what do you call it? What is Blender Market? So I'm just going to quickly log on to Blender Market, go into my orders of all the stuff that I've bought. I'm going to try and find this one. Interesting. Download that. That's right. So MantaFlow's been fixed in 2.93. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. I gotta write that down. Hang on. Where are my pens? Darn kids. Darn kids. Always taking my pens. Khaos. What was the other thing I wanted to look at? Extreme. Yeah. And some really good add-ons there that I gotta reintroduce everyone into. So from here I'm gonna go File, Import, Edit Preferences. Stop being a jerk. Install. Let's go into Downloads. Let me just minimize that. Nope. Now I'm looking at myself. Let's come back into here. BBN. Does he? Oh, fuck. He's got a good fire thing. He's always... Yeah. BBN does amazing stuff. Alright, so we need fire shader. Okay. Khaos. Whoops. Alright, Khaos fire shader. Install MantaFlow. That one, I think. Alright, let's go. Oh gosh. I'm winging this now. Alright, append the fire shader. Yes, please. Now, I don't need dynamic smoke, dynamic fire, thick fire. That. I don't need debris. Is it? Oh, far out. All right, let's just do it all the way. Let's go quick smoke. Select at least one more. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm rusty on this. Let's go a sphere. Scale. And then I'm going to cut this down to size. So we'll go like this. Delete vertices. Delete vertices. Let's select all these. Control L, delete. There we go. Control L. Let's scale that like so. Expand. Rotate. From here, we're going to go quick smoke. And hopefully that's going to do that jazz, which is good. Let's go GZ. Bring that up. We can rotate that around. And obviously, we want to contain this fire to be pretty much just in here. GZ. So it's going to be something like that. Into about here. So it's going to be super small. Oops, that's still too high. So we'll bring that down. GZZ. Because that is all that's going to be the fire. And technically it's going to be a small fire. Right. How am I going to do this? Rotate XX. Okay. I haven't done this in such a long time. Fluid. Flow. Smoke. Fire. Material will need to be Khaos fire shader. No, no. Can't remember what I'm doing. Viewport display. Let's change this to alpha hashed. Alpha hashed maybe. Gas. Frame. We're going from frame 125 to 300. I am just going to press bake and see what happens. Where's the bake button? Because I know with all fire stuff from memory, let's give it a bit of a noise, why not? We need to bake this down now. Do we need to bake it anymore? Surely we've got to bake it. Oh, I got open video. Oh. I do have that, don't I? Yeah, hang on. Where did I put it? I put it in there. I have Embergen. I completely forgot about Embergen. I'm not going to bother with Embergen at the moment. Smoke domain, material. Yeah, sorry, let's go to Khaos fire shader. If I just press play, there's a... Sorry, set it to modular and it'll appear. Modular? Jeez, I'm so rusty with this rubbish. Modular. Set it to modular. Fire? No. Cache. Type. Modular. Aha. Where is it? Where's the bake button? Why do I not see the bake button? Uh-oh, what did I do? Modular. I've got that selected. Gas. Bake data. There we go. All right, cool. Bake. So hopefully it's super quick. Let's see how big these flames are. Flames. Fitness. Hopefully they're not too big. Alright, okay, alright. Small. Oh my goodness. That's a big fire. Gosh. Alright, let's we gotta turn that down. So let's go free bake. We can bump this up to 64 now. Too much fuel. I think fuel. Maybe time to dissolve. Let's go to 2. Reactions. Oh gosh, this is stuff I don't know. Let's do that now. I'm going to bake that. So we've increased the resolution. Thank you very much, Chef Dave. Chef Dave. Okay, let's see. 32%. So we've doubled the thingamabobs. Come in. Because one of the objects is fire. So the only thing that I've got left is a pigeon. I don't have a pigeon. But what I think I might do is make a symbolic pigeon. Ooh. Oh, heck yeah. That's looking sexy. Alright, that's not bad. I'm fairly happy with that. So from here, I think we can bake noise. Oh no, don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Good boy. Non-reusable. Enable resume option first. I will turn down the velocity. I will. That's vorticity. Vorticity. What are we saying? Turn down the velocity. I'll turn the velocity. Where is the velocity? Where are you, Mr. Velocity? I don't know what I am doing, but where the playing? And the particle count down. Alright. Particle count. Where are we? Vorticity. In particles. What? Am I not in particle systems? No, physics probably. Ah, click on this thing. I got nothing in particle system. There's no particle systems. Oh, unless there's a particle system in here. Daft monkey. You daft monkey. Come back. Come back, Mr. Domain. Nope. Sorry, I'm trying to find. Why can't I find particle? Fire, vorticity. For this main reason, I want to go up to 2.92. I mean, if it's been released, and I know Mantaflow has been resolved, apparently, so I'm down for it. Advance. Why can't? Am I blind? I cannot see. In the sphere, you can edit the particles there. Fuel density, initial flow. Do you want me to create a particle system? I know there's a bit of a lag. There's like a 10-second lag. Surface emission. Concern 1. Okay. Let's kind of just do that. What I'm going to do is delete bake. Or bake it. I clicked the wrong thing. Oops. So when I started writing this story, these are all the index cards that I was using. And so it gave me kind of like a really good starting point on the story and then kind of developed it there. I was luckily enough, I was able to talk to someone who I really trust and value their opinion about filmmaking. And it's just been constantly backwards and forwards. I've been giving him like nightly builds and he's been saying like, you're missing this, you're missing that. F12 is not, bitch, it's not going to be there now. You suck! I hate you, Fire! Don't mind me. I might, you know what, I'm going to come back to the Fire thing. Let's screw you, Fire. But, and then so this scene will come in here. I thought I didn't need to. I thought that's all right. Well, I'll come back to it later. Okay, so this scene has all... Actually, no. This bit here, he needs to pick an iris. This scene's done. All this is done. But it kind of ends really crap. I don't know how to end that. I want to bring my whole iClone movie. Yeah, just export the characters. That's what I do. Far out. Brussels sprout. I want to, yeah, I'm trying to work out how to end this film. Because at the moment, it's just... I think I'm just gonna have to leave it there, because there was this whole thing where you come out of VR and it was kind of like as if you were watching it as a fly on the wall. That was the initial concept. However, I just don't see it working with this. Because the theme is all about like hope. And throughout the whole thing, he's hoping that, all this stuff comes to fruition. But then it's kind of like this bit where he's kind of sad. Oh my goodness, this was so freaking hard. Brussels sprouts, that's a real good word. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's kind of like that's the resolution. I don't know. Elmo, welcome, buddy. Hi, Elmo. Hey, buddy. I like Brussels sprouts. You know what? I don't know if I've actually ever eaten Brussels sprouts. It's not really an Australian thing, I don't think. I always thought it was more of an American thing. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm Croatian. I don't think it's a Croatian thing at all. So, but this is where, oh my goodness, it's midnight. Far out. Yeah. This is where we're at. This final scene. I don't know how to finish it off. But tomorrow will be all about audio recording, getting the sound effects in. I think that's just going to be the way it's going to have to be. I am kind of over this now. It has been far too long. They're horrible. They look horrible. I won't say what they look like, but they look terrible. They look like they've got no nutritional value. Alright, so the only thing to do really now is render, find audio clips, and just start putting it in. Yeah. Alright, I'm done. Go balls. What to do from here? So, I'm going to finish off tonight now. Going to go through the sound effects. I'm going to try and record some in here while I can. It's midnight. It's 5 past midnight. Sunday night, hopefully this will all be done. The film will be submitted. And we might try and make a short film in like a few hours. I don't think I will. I think we might just model some sci-fi, go back into it, and just get that mentality going again. But yeah, this 14 viewers. It's terrible. Sunday nights have been fantastic for me. But these streams, not the best. But anyway. So let's leave it at there. Guys, thank you very much for coming past. I am very grateful. Hopefully this is finished. This will be released over on youtube.com/deadsetdigital. So make sure you jump over there, subscribe to that. I will probably make a few new posts about it to get some people to go over there. I'm going to have a tweet about a new Blender option. What? About new Blender options. Oh, are we talking about Blender 2.92? I tell you the truth, this has taken up so much time. I haven't even looked at what the new features are. I know that the Manta Flow has been fixed, but that's it. That's all I know. I might do some research and have a look at what we can play with. I still got a few videos in the back burners. I know Monday night will be hard surface modeling quick tip. Wednesday will probably be a Blender Addon review again. Friday. What am I going to do Friday? So Friday I might do a live stream. So by Wednesday I will find out if I've gotten up. Philip Smith. Hey! Nerd. By Wednesday I should find out if I've gotten in. And Friday will be the screening. So, yeah, it'll be back to normal. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at there. Thank you very much, guys, and I will talk to you on Sunday night, which is Friday now, and I'll talk to you on Sunday. So, see you later.